All right. Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone. I want to say good night to all our viewers, wherever you may be joining from. Um, we'll be will be on the show in a short while. Having some technical issues, trying to get my guests on the platform. So give me a few minutes. So David, you guys are hearing me, right?
Yes, we're hearing you. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you clearly, but um, I am not. But you're not on set.
Sorry?
I say I'm not seeing you on set.
I don't know why, because we said we're in studio.
Yeah, you're in the studio. So what am I doing wrong?
I have no clue. Never used Restream before. You want us to come out and come back in and see if that works?
Okay. All right. Try it. Let's try that. All right. So you
Are you
guys,
seeing and hearing us?
yeah, you are on the stream. You are on the stream, but what have I done? You guys,
Hi.
all right. So we are getting close, but this wasn't what. I did something here that I am unable to do right now, to undo.
Oh,
Um, that's all right. Did I fix it? Did I fix it or did I not?
I don't know.
We're not seeing you.
You not seeing me?
Oh, good
Yeah, I'm
seeing
just
you
seeing you
now.
now. Yeah.
Oh God. Well, voila.
Yes, you're great. Are we looking good?
You are looking awesome.
Okay, so
Looking awesome. Looking awesome. Mrs. Grant,
Hi,
how are you doing today?
I am doing good, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm doing all sorts of. All right. Well, we're just going to run with it. Want to welcome everyone who is joining and who will be joining the live. Um, sorry for the technical glitch a while ago, and I see that we are running 10 minutes behind our schedule. But God willing, we'll maximize the time.
yeah.
And I promise myself and my guests that we'll be out of here at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, as the case may be, depending on your time zone. So, yes, so welcome everyone. And we are live again. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Tonight, we are asking a question that many people are quietly asking.
Mm.
Many people are quietly thinking, but very few are willing to say out loud. Is marriage overrated? That is the question we are continuing to grapple with tonight. In a world where divorce rates are rising and more people are choosing to stay single, many are beginning to question whether marriage still holds the value it once did. But tonight, we are not just discussing theories. We are hearing from people who are actually living the reality of marriage. Welcome to Kairos TV. My name is Philip of Podile. And tonight we continue our series, Is Marriage Overrated? And tonight we are at part 3. Joining me tonight, as they did last week, is a wonderful guest, a fine couple, two people who make marriage look really, really good. Mr. David Grant and Mrs. Juliet Grant. They have graciously agreed to share their experiences and perspectives and lessons about marriage. David and Juliet, thank you for joining us tonight again.
The pleasure is mine.
Yeah, thank you for having us. And I
So,
guess you're saying that we're good actors. We need to get an Oscar award now because we make marriage look good.
I don't. If you guys were acting, if you guys were, I'm a playwright, right? I'm a
Yeah.
playwright. So if you were acting, I would have figured it out long, long, long
I'm
time
go-
ago. So let's begin. Let's begin with a simple question for the benefit of those who will be seeing you for the first time. Um, how long have you both been married?
How long have you been married?
Okay, so July coming will be 35 years.
35, like 3 and 5 together.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Not
Okay.
3 plus 5.
No, 3 and then 5 behind it.
Beside it.
Okay. But 3 is 3 plus 5, not 35.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
Probably in Ogun State, but not here.
All right. So, um, you know what I had to do, David, though? I put I had to switch to data.
Okay.
The advice I gave you, I had to use because I see the thing keep rebuffing.
All
Okay,
right.
buffer. So, but I may have to go back shortly. All right. So, and how did this journey begin?
Go ahead.
The journey began with David telling me that he loved me. He's in love with me, and I told him, sorry, I don't feel that way about you. Funny enough, I don't feel that way about
Right.
you.
She remembers it clearly now. Yeah, because I remember that we grew up in the same church, living relatively close proximity
Mhm.
to each other. So we would see each other very often. We were a part of the church choir together. We were going to Bible school together. Part of the youth ministry together. So it's in that time of interaction that I began to grow in like with her. And then we got to this place now where we are 35 years, going 35 years in marriage. But I remember the first day I spoke to her, I told her how I felt about her and what her response was to me. And it's exactly as she said it. Funny enough, I don't feel the same way about you.
All right, guys, we went offline a moment ago because I tried to change my internet source again.
It seems having problems
Mhm.
like I had last night.
Oh my God.
Again. Mm.
welcome everybody to the show again. And unfortunately, tonight we are experiencing some technical glitches. Technical glitches, and I was off a while ago, and then I came back. My guests are all, but everybody's back here now, and I hope that we can. I pray that we are able to proceed without further interruption. Um, all right, so I want to just I feel like I should just we just take it from the top again for the benefit of those and we welcome everyone who is joining. Welcome. This is your program, Too Single to Be Married. So, good evening, everyone. Tonight, we are asking a question that many people are quietly thinking, but very few are willing to say out loud. Very few are willing to say out loud. And what a day! What a day this is! What a day this is! Looks like I'm just going to have the food on my hand. What is going on for God's sake? I've never I've never experienced this before.
Mm.
David, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I think we can just go on while I figure my what's going on with my own camera. So I had asked how you two met, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's pick it up from there.
Yeah. So Juliet was answering.
So we would have met at church. I was singing in the choir. He was a drummer. We live in the same vicinity, and so we would have been seeing each other repeatedly. But then one day he decided to share his thought about him loving me, and I said to him, "Funny enough, I don't feel that way about you," and I was done.
Oh, oh my God.
Yeah. Can you imagine, Philip, how heartbroken I
Oh,
was?
oh my God.
I don't know why, but we're not seeing your video.
Yes. Don't allow it to distract me. The viewers are seeing you. So
Okay, great.
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so David, you just went up to the woman and were you guys talking before? Did you have any conversations before? Oh,
Yeah, man.
you
Yeah,
knew them
because
in
as we
church.
said, yeah, man, we were friends, just good friends, being on the choir together, being in the youth ministry together. I think by then, was I the youth president?
No, you
No,
weren't.
no, I was the
No.
youth president. Yeah, but we were in the youth ministry together. So I think we're in Bible school together, right? We're in
Okay.
Bible school together. So
Okay,
it
so
was
you
it
were
wasn't,
acquainted with each
off
other.
the chart to just go and speak to her. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So all right. So you didn't feel like that, and then, but eventually you felt like that.
Oh yeah, she sure did.
Just,
um, it
just
it
checking.
was a process to time. So he would have shared his thought, and I would have just left it there. But as I said, we kept on seeing each other. Every now and again, you would say something. So it was just we just went back to just being friends. And you'll be
Okay.
going to share at ISCF, Inter-School Christian Fellowship, and you would be saying, Juliet, I'm going to minister here. I'm going to share the gospel here at this school. Do you want to come? And I'm like, yeah, because I love to sing. So
Yeah,
I
she
said,
loved being in my presence. Yeah.
I said, okay, let's do that. So I would do that. But in my mindset, it has always been my church brother. It was no delight to be with him. It was just my church brother. And I enjoy giving my giftings. So that was the reason
Okay.
why I,
And you enjoy going with other persons when they ask you too, not just him.
yes. So it was not just David, right?
Wasn't just him. All right. Okay. So at what point did you both realize that this will become this whatever it was? Well, so at some point you guys now got together, right?
Yes.
Because I only want to fast forward, you will take it for granted. So what I want to know is, all right, at what point, it's two questions in one. At what point did you guys realize that this could be a setup for marriage? And then this part B of that question is, how were you sure that this was the right choice?
So I'll take B. I'll allow her to do A.
All right. So hello.
Yeah, go on, go on.
Okay. So
I'm
for
trying
me,
to.
so for me, we were at Bible school. David would have shared his thought before Bible school, and it was left there. So for me, we're in Bible school now, and then one particular day, he was coming through the school door, and my eyes beheld him for the first time, and my heart began to palpitate rapidly. And I'm like, what's going on? Then he came close to where I was, took something off the desk, and his fingers brushed against mine, and it was like electricity running through my hand. I pulled it up
Hallelujah.
so fast, and I'm like, what's going on here? So for the first time, I'm experiencing anything like that. My whole weekend was just out of sort, um, barely eating, and the confusion in my mind as to what is really going on. So I brought it into prayer before the Lord, and I said, God, you got to answer me. And you need to tell me what's going on. I need to have an understanding of what I'm experiencing. And the Monday morning, I went to Bible school, and when I got there, the first session for the day was dealing with counseling. It was a counseling session, and they were talking about signs of, you being in love. They were talking about marriage. They were talking about all of these things that I'm questioning the Lord about. So there, I sat down in the class and I began to say to myself, mm, it seems as if I'm in love. And that was what settled it for me, that the Lord gave me answers to what I asked him about, and it brought settlement to my heart. So remember, I didn't feel that way about him, but I believe the Lord joined our hearts at that time when he responded to my questionings.
Okay, so part B, if I remember clearly, part B was now um like what kind of confirmation we had or something to that effect, right, sir?
Yeah, how did you know that
Right.
this was God, that you two were
Yeah. So
right for each other?
yeah, at the risk of sounding super spiritual, you know, and oh, everything is about God, God, God. But I remember when praying about this whole thing, because as she said, she told me that, funny enough, I don't feel the same way about you. I said to her there and then, can we put this to prayer? I don't know if she did, but I did. Right. And so I was now asking the Lord for confirmations, because I tell persons I'm one of the fleece guys. I believe in putting forth a fleece. Right. So put the fleece before the Lord. And one of the things I said to the Lord, anybody I'm getting married to must have the same futuristic view, which for me, I was thinking of just being involved in ministry, doing the work of the Lord. And when I spoke with her, she said the very same thing to me. That's where her heart is, you know, just being sold out for God. So boom, that's great. The other thing for me was I said, whomever I'm getting married to, and now this one now, I said in my mind. This was not something I said out loud, so nobody would have even heard me. But I said, anyone I'm getting married to should be able to bake, right? Because you know, I'm thinking of, you know, the ideal, you know, pastoral, you know, ministry. That's what you think should be. So, say, you know, on a Saturday evening, I would now be able to just, you know, have a slice of cake or some cookies with some milk while I'm browsing through my message outline for the Sunday morning. And that was like the Thursday. The Saturday I was at choir rehearsal, and she brought me a piece of cake, nicely wrapped up in the foil, and she said this was the first time she was baking from she left high school. So of course, you know, hey, hallelujah, hallelujah, this must be Jesus. You know, and there are other things that happened along the way that caused us to believe that really it was God. Because let me also say this though, that because physically for both of us, who we are married to was not what we had put on the table before the Lord. Right? She wanted tall, dark, and handsome, you know, probably 8 packs or whatever. I don't know.
The packs didn't go in.
And for me, she should have, my wife should be short, brown, and slightly round. No, I mean, not heavy set, just short, brown, and slightly round. But if anybody knows us, hey, neither of us got what we thought we should have gotten. But I mean, that's a package. But what we have gotten in the package, thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
So it seems as if Mr. Ofudele has fallen off again. So we just continue telling our story.
Right.
You know, so after that, we now decide to put the whole thing to prayer. Because so Juliet shared with me how she felt. You know, I mean, I went
Sorry,
crazy.
guys, aren't you hearing me?
Just hearing you now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why I am not. I'm still trying to figure out why I am not on the screen. But so I put you guys on the top so that. All right, viewers. I don't know what's happening with the internet, but you know, I had actually wanted to. I was going to end the show. I was going to suspend the show and get behind the scene to figure this out. And David, I feel like I should still do that because I'm not even here. I'm not even seeing the comments
Okay.
from my typing message. Let me see if the viewers, because
So,
I'm not seeing.
excuse me, Philip, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you clearly.
Yes. So I'm tempted to agree with what you're saying. Why? Because I believe that what we have to say, the questions you have asked and the answer that we have, really, I believe persons need to hear it. You know, and
Yeah, so
we can
we're going to take.
reconfigure and come back again. I'm good with that.
When you say reconfigure and come back, you're like today
Yeah,
or
here.
you.
Sorry,
Okay,
repeat.
so let's take 15 minutes.
Lost you, not hearing you, sir.
You didn't you're not
Hearing
hearing
you now.
somebody's okay. Somebody
Uh,
I was able to get through to the viewers, and somebody is saying probably better not to leave. But the thing though, see, they can see you, they can see you, they can hear me.
Mhm. And you
David,
were
can you hear
breaking up
me?
a while. You were breaking up a while ago.
No, I'm saying, okay, I'm saying that the viewers can see you and they can hear me.
Okay.
All right, let me. All right, so I'm saying that some of the viewers are suggesting that we just go on with the program. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so couldn't it be that? All right, let me just. All right, let's do so. The reality of marriage. Let's just move on. So many people today are questioning whether marriage is still worth it. You know, they're still wondering if this marriage is what they have always known it to be today. So, from your personal experience, would you say that marriage is overrated or misunderstood?
Well, for me, as I said in the, I think it was in the previous episode, I did say I think marriage is misunderstood because we have received, most of us, our concept of marriage comes from a fairy tale background. You know, the handsome prince is going to come riding on his white stallion with his nice shining armor, sweep the princess off her feet, scoop her up onto the horse, and they're going to ride away off into the sunset and live happily ever after. That's not reality. We're talking about reality now. That's not reality. The reality is that marriage was ordained by God, right? Let's start right. It's ordained by God, and anything and everything that God ordained, the devil is going to fight.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to fight it. But also
So, sorry,
things.
sorry, David. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to cut you, right? But let me just push you 2 steps forward because tell the in your own experience right now, tell me why, what is it? Why would you say, based on your experience, why would you say that? What is it that you have become today that you wouldn't have been able to do or achieve if you weren't married?
Mm. In term, one of the main things I would say, just right off the top of my head, is who I am in terms of my character as a man, being a leader, knowing how to invest myself and also to take care of someone else, helping to guide someone else, and I would ultimately say a family into that which is God's design for their lives. So for me, single, I was free spirited, I was good, you know, just live my own life, do my own thing. That's what I thought. But being married, I have a deeper sense of responsibility, a deeper sense of commitment, understanding my role as the head of the house, the head of a family. That has really changed. And I'm grateful to God for that.
Okay. Okay, so Juliet, if I ask you the same
Mm-hmm.
question, this yeah, why would you say that marriage is not overrated?
All right. So for me, I have become. I grew up quiet and simple, which I didn't think was bad, but I come to realize that life offers challenges, and there needs to be place for growth and development. And I believe without doubt, being married to David has brought about though a place of resilience inside of me. I've become a stronger woman. I'm able to I'm able to share my thoughts more clearly. I used to cry over everything. Everything was an issue. My emotions were out of sort. But then being married and walking with David has helped to bring me to a place in my mindset that not because things are hard, it means that it must not work. And so I've taken on the challenges of being the
Oh, continue.
Yeah.
I've taken on the challenge of growing through the difficulties of the relationship. The time when I think David shouldn't say some things and he said it, and I had to learn how to walk with him through those difficult places and learn to become more settled now, so I don't have to cry over things like I used to, and I can now share my thoughts in a more respectful manner. So there are moments when I would just blaze and just carry on because I want to talk. No, I'm at a place where I'm able to hold my emotions, calm down enough, and then talk at a different time frame. And it has brought about a measure of stability for me. And that I don't have to be wild and crazy for the rest of my life. So I would say that it has done that for me.
Okay, basically you guys in where the marriage basically made you wholesome.
Yes. Yeah. That's the word. Mhm.
Okay, did I get this?
Yes.
It's gonna be frozen again. It's just frozen.
I'm still struggling with everything here. So I am back. I am back on. I am back on
Welcome back.
camera. Okay, so you guys are hearing me. So it looks like for a while you're going to be speaking from behind while I continue and see where I go. So what I was asking is, so you guys, is it could it be that you guys were just lucky that you found each of you found a good spouse?
I wouldn't say lucky. I would say work in progress
Mm,
because there are issues in each of us.
yeah.
There were things in each of us that wasn't working well for each other. But
Oh,
the more we were able, what was that?
no, so you were not
Nah.
made, you became. You were not
Right,
all
Thank
exactly.
you.
okay,
No.
okay,
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
No, no, no.
okay.
And let me say, we are becoming.
We are becoming.
You're
So it's
becoming.
still a work
Yeah,
in progress. Yeah.
you became to becoming.
Amen. You're doing right.
You know, when you
our
the thing with English, you know,
we're
when
becoming.
when you get a mastery of English, you can devise your own. So like I say, we are becoming. To God be the glory. I want to believe that we have arrested this issue that we have. I want to believe that we have arrested it right now. Um, You are sorry for bearing with us. All right. So, how many is that time? Are we still keeping to this time? Expectations. Expectations versus reality. I know that we delved into this last week, and that's why I didn't. If you when I the first question I had asked, I didn't want. I had to stop David because he was so eager. He was so eager to get
If
into
you're
the
speaking, sir, we're not
expectation.
hearing you.
You're not hearing me.
Yeah.
You're not hearing me now. Yeah, it's I don't
Now,
You're gone again.
know. Oh boy, you're back. Do I have you guys? Do I have you guys back now? And this is the first. This is the first time I'm having. We're having.
Hearing you
This is the
now,
first time we're
but you're
having this experience. But I still give God the praise. David, you guys hearing me?
program. I know that's what you would want.
So are you hearing me
And
now,
that's what
David?
I'm sure that's what your viewers want. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
I'm hearing you now and I'm seeing you now.
I'm gone.
No, we're seeing you and hearing you now.
Wow.
You're good.
Oh, okay. If this, all right, this is what we're gonna
Yeah.
do.
But I was just
This is
saying,
what.
and I'm not sure
This
if you're
is
here.
yes, and I'm gonna say. I just want. I'm just gonna say this, and to my viewers. If this continues, we're gonna have to call this show. We're gonna have to call this today, and we'll be back here next week Saturday. Sorry, next week Sunday, because the back and forth just makes the thing so
Yeah.
it just makes it so disjointed.
exactly.
Yeah. Um
Mm.
it makes a mess of the whole thing. So if this continues, we're going to have to call it for today, and we'll be back again. Everything, even my everything is just out of whack.
our
Are you guys?
internet now seems to be giving a problem because it was just saying reconnecting a while. So it seems that if our internet is giving issues now too.
Yeah, something is wrong in the US today. Um, all right, so and now it looks like I'm off. It looks like I'm off again.
Yeah, you're off
All
camera
right,
now.
so, yeah,
Mhm.
hello.
So, bro,
So yeah, yeah, I'm listening to you.
I was agreeing with your earlier suggestion.
Yeah. So viewers, fortunately, we're gonna have to just we're gonna have to leave this show here. It doesn't make yeah, this wasn't how it was designed to go. So we are sorry about this. We're sorry. We're sorry about this. We'll be right here again, same time next week, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock next week. So thank you all. Thank you all for thank you all for coming on. And David and Juliet, thank you all too. Thank you for being so gracious with your time.
You're welcome, sir.
You're
So
welcome. And we do know these things do happen because it happens with my program sometimes. So
I never everything just went by. Even my so I switched to the data. Same thing.
mm.
Same thing. All right, guys.
All right.
Good night. Good night. Very
Same
much.
to you.
Yes,
Blessings.
Viewers,
blessings.